Hey guys, what is up? G5 CoZmos here on the mic, and today I'm going to be showing you a selection of singles matches that I just played in the ARMS TestPunch. And this is my third time playing the TestPunch, I think. So I've had a lot of time to think about, ways to make the game more competitive, ways to press advantage, and play the game less like a casual and more like a competitor. So I'm going to be doing some commentary over the matches that I just played on my stream to talk about this and that and show certain examples of things I did that I think are the beginnings of the meta of like what people are going to be doing at least in the beginning of this game. So without further ado, let's get to the first match. He's going to be aggressive. Alright, so we got a Springman. Gonna get right into it. Let's see. Trying to move around a lot in the beginning, trying to look for whiff punishes, and I got hit a couple times there. I just whiffed the punch. And alright, he threw out one. Hit me again. And if you notice, I'm charging my punches a lot. Ribbon Girl can kind of drop down, and it's whenever you land from the air, you get a charge on your punch. I'm whiffing a couple times, kind of playing bad. Let's see. Okay, he whiffs. That was a whiff on my part, but I got it. I got him with the shock charge of my punch, which true confirms it to a grab. Now I do it again on his get-up. He did a normal get-up, and I get the combo again. Let's see if I can get it a third time. I punched too early, so I didn't get it there. I think you can guard on get-up, but people don't seem to be doing that, so stuff like this is working. But you see, the shock punch just confirms into the grab every time. And, okay, it's very important that you pay attention to your opponent's special meter, because if you're at close range, it can be unreactable. In my experience, to get your guard up once you see like the big yellow flash of them activating their special, or their rush, I should say. Anyway, let's see, I got grabbed. I didn't play too well this game, I remember this one. Okay, I got another whiff punish. Once again, comboing into that grab, putting my opponent in disadvantage so I can punish their get-up. And I tried to punish his get-up here with the rush. I probably should have opted to try and punish it with my charge, again, to confirm into a rush. There, I remember I was, yeah, you can hear me say it, I was trying to grab, but I got him. This was not the best match, but you can see the general idea here of the goal that I was trying to achieve was winning neutral by using charge punches and comboing those electric stuns that they result in into grabs, and then trying to cover the get-up options after the knockdown. Alright, so now we have it to Intel. Again, I'm trying to whiff punish. It seems you have to be very close to opponents to whiff punish like a normal punch, but grabs seem laggier. They also use both of your opponent's arms, so they can't, they can't punch away your block. Once again, see, it seems like when you trap people in the corner, they can't even like choose other roll options. But I'm trying to punish the get up with. I'm doing a great job of it in this game. See, every time you confirm in there you go. Obviously, I'm quite enthused with how I played that one at the time. But there's a better one on here. Assuming it's part of this recording, I think it is. Okay, we got another to Intel now. I'm not sure if it's the same person, I didn't notice. But same stage and same character. You'll see me doing some whiffs, I'm not playing this perfectly yet. I get a little impatient. But, okay, the reason she got knocked down there instead of just getting stunned into the grab is if you hit someone out of the air, it seems that they get instantly knocked down even if you hit them with like a stun punch. Say like right there. Like I couldn't confirm my grab because she got knocked down. I think you can do a punch when someone's in that knockdown animation, though, so that's worth noting. Because I believe I confirmed someone's mid-air knockdown before they hit the ground into a rush at one point. And yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got to be aware of when your opponent has their rush, so you can guard, and then that can create some mix-ups at close range because your opponent can grab you, and grab is seemingly unreactable at close range. Okay, I guess I'm not getting anything out of that. I tried to do what I was just talking about, but I did get it at some point. And there you can see, again, the stun to grab is something you're going to be seeing a lot. I've been doing that. Try to do that in every game. There, my grab seemed to hit her even though she was knocked down, and just did again, another stun punch on the get-up. Now, I think that there's a lot more depth to it than what I'm doing. So I would like to know the frame data for when you're invincible, when you're getting up from being knocked down, and how quickly can you act in relation to when you're vulnerable. I did play against someone who, I think accidentally, they guarded when I when I tried to punish their getup, and they were able to successfully guard my punch, which makes me think, can they always do that? And if they can, then that creates a mix-up of you grab their getup if you think they're going to block, and it does add depth to the game, but you're going to see me doing a lot more simple stuff. See, the whiff punishing is hard. I'm trying to throw out these punches to whiff punish everything this twin tail does, but I'm too far away. Also, that is not my fastest arm, but I'm using 2 Sparkies because they have this stun effect, and I find that useful. I found a grab there, and did not see this twin tail rolled or did a a sideways get up, and that seems a lot harder to punish if it is punishable. I'm not sure how you would, because your targeting camera doesn't quite aim as fast. See there, I threw out a punch, didn't realize, didn't look at my opponent's rush meter, and they were able to get me with it. Alright, there's the typical confirm. I never get tired of doing it, so I hope you don't get tired of seeing it. And I'm looking for more whiff punishing. Could have probably had one there. Like, I'm trying to land and whiff punish, because when I land I get my charge. But if I see a whiff when I'm in the air, even if there we go. See, I hit the person into the air, and before they landed, I did my rush and I hit them, and that seems like a combo, a very effective one. You can also combo the stun of the electric punch into a rush as well. So now we got hoops, and I decided to include this in the video because it is a 1v1 mode, even though it's not a normal fight. It's basically just a grab battle, so you'll see me just trying to whiff punish this Ninjara's grabs with my own grabs, because the grab is fairly committal, so whenever they throw out a grab, alright, I get a little greedy here. Whenever they throw out a grab like there, I can just get my own grab and get a point. You can also score by knocking your opponents into those springs around the arena, and it knocks them into the hoop, and I think it gives you 3 points, or at least it did from one of the perspectives. I got a little careless because I was kind of botting this person, so... But you'll see again, it's a lot more deep than this if you have 2 people who know what they're doing. But you'll see here, he hits me with this, hits me into the spring, and it's a 3. So, yeah, but let's see, he whips another grab, and I just grab him. It's fairly difficult to just grab a moving opponent. It may even be impossible. Like, grabs have to be whiff punishes, but the depth in that mode, not that there is that much, but comes from, using normal punches and other specials to put yourself in positions where you can get grabs more easily. Alright, now we got a Ninjara. Once again, this Helix arena came a lot on this test punch. There's the confirm again. But as you can see, sometimes I am, but I'm trying not to just throw out the charge punches. I'm trying to punish my opponent from whiffing something with one of these charge punches. If you're not familiar with like fighting game fundamentals, that might be a foreign concept, but it's pretty basic logic. Your opponent does something that forces them to limit their own options so that they can't block when they throw out a punch, and if they throw out a grab, they can't do anything except for, I think they can kind of move, but not even that much, and that gives me an opportunity. Alright, I'm kind of getting bodied by this guy right now, but I just need to play a little more patient and whiff punish a little better. Unfortunately, like, nobody knows how to play disadvantage yet, so even if I'm like terrible at neutral, which I kind of am, I can still take my advantage pretty far. And you see, once again, I hit him out of the air there, so that was dumb on both of our parts. Like, I had no business going for a special there. He had just guarded, but he decided to throw out a punch for some reason, and I got him. Once again, zap to grab, and I guess he jumped because, again, that hit him. Like, that's something important to react to, because I'm whiffing these grabs in advantage when I can just be moving closer after I hit my opponent out of the air and just instant knock them down instead of being able to confirm into the grab from the charge punch. That's a bit closer than I'd like it to be, but we won it. For the record, as I narrate this, I have the audio off of what's happening in the matches, so I can't hear what I'm saying during them. Chances are when this video is finalized, the volume is going to be kind of lower anyway, but if you can't hear what I'm saying, there might be some further insight, but I'm probably just reiterating things. Like, you probably won't hear anything different there. Anyway, so I got a Master Mummy here. Now, I'm always careful because that big arm that he has is very dangerous, but it's slow, so I kind of want to stay at, like, not super close range. Also, Master Mummy has super armor, so I kind of want to either grab him or just... my charge punches still stun him, so I can still use them. And he's throwing out a lot of grabs, so I'm going to whiff punish there. And he does normal get up, but I punched early. I would have gotten him if I punched a little later there. And he's finding a grab, kind of cooking me right now. And okay, I could have whiff punched that grab, but I was trying to wait until I landed to get my stun there. But grabs in the air are really good to whiff punish. Okay, once again, the story of the day. Okay, I don't know what happened. Why didn't he? But I didn't realize that he had his rush. Okay, beautiful. Another thing that I was mentioning. When you get a stun effect like that, you can also confirm it into a rush, which is a ton of damage, and you confirm into it, so it's not like you have to worry about your opponent blocking it or anything. And, you know, the electricity, I haven't gotten hit by it enough to know what your options are, but you cut off both of your opponent's arms, so they can't block or punch or grab. But I think they can still move, but I don't know if they can dash. And if they can't dash, like, the normal movement is not very fast. It's not very useful. So being able to, I've every time I've gotten the stun on someone, I've been able to get a grab out of it. It's possible that the people I'm getting it on just don't know what to do about it, but just like that. And once again, I'm gonna try and punch his get up. Okay, see, that's something weird. He like rolled forward and punched as he rolled, and I haven't seen that yet. And there may be some kind of like get up attack mechanic that just people aren't using yet because nobody knows about it. Also, it'd be really nice if you could tech. I haven't actually tried pressing the block button, but there's another example, as you can probably hear me complaining about, not looking at the special meter, and I just get hit by their special trying to punish their get up because I'm not realizing that they have it. The wake up DP, so to speak. But I got him anyway. But yeah, if there's a get up attack, then that does add much depth to this whole, like, the game seems like it's a lot of tech chasing kind of stuff. Like, the biggest reward you get is putting your opponent in disadvantage and then putting them on the ground where they have to choose a get up option of sorts, and you know, guessing right or reacting right in those situations seems to be how you press advantage. Doesn't, I mean, like, the game doesn't really have like combos beyond that kind of stuff, like besides for just confirming into a grab. Like, I can confirm into other things when I zap someone, but the grab does more damage than any of my normal attacks. I don't have time to charge another attack in the time that they're stunned. Here I recognize that the Twin Tail had the rush, which was good. And the grab does the most damage and puts the opponent in knockdown, which is good. I recognize that this Twin Tail's grabbing a lot. I mean, blocking a lot, so I went for a grab there, which is a bit of a whiff, but it still worked out. It was a read. Twin Tail seems to be fairly mobile, and she has that... Okay, I was pissed here. I thought the person was going to throw me into the bomb. I also missed a confirm at some point. You know, I'm no pro at this. Again, this is just started. All right, the bomb stunned her there, so got it. And you can see, like, when people are dodging, like, you don't shift your aim that quickly once you are throwing things. So that's why my special there completely missed. Once again, I hit her out of the air, so I wasn't able to follow up. That was an example of Twin Tail's like time stop thing, although she didn't really do anything after it and just kind of took my grab, but you know, whatever. That's a KO. Once again, as you see, a lot of this confirming. For anyone who's like not understanding what's going on, I'm using two Sparkies, which are punches that have the electricity attribute, and I'm using the charge on the punch to activate that attribute. And when I hit someone with a punch of that attribute, it stuns them with the electricity, which then gives me an opportunity to grab them for free. And that's what I'm doing. Alright, now we have a Ninjara on Helix stage again. Is this the one? You'll know what I'm talking about if this is the one. Alright. That was sort of a whiff punish. He threw out two punches. Alright, once again. See, he looked like he rolled there, but since he was in the corner, he didn't go anywhere. And I was able to get an easier punish on that. Like, I can do a lot more in neutral. Like, especially, I think Ribbon Girl has an amazing neutral because she has the multiple jumps, and it's really hard to hit someone while they're jumping. Well, let's see, do I hit him with the bomb? I do. This guy's not that good, but still. And I went for a grab here on his get up. And once again, punching the get up. And that is a perfect.
Yo, let's go.
So, yeah, bad player, doesn't know what to do, but still pretty happy that I could get a perfect on somebody. Like, somebody that didn't, like, leave. Because I had that once where someone, like, left after the beginning of the match, and then I just got a perfect. Alright, Springman. Is this the last one? I'm not sure. This is one of the last ones. For the record, I either won all of the singles or lost one in the very beginning. I'm not just editing this to edit out my losses, because I honestly didn't. I'm doing this to edit out the other modes, because they're not as competitive I mean, I don't really care if I lost or won. The game just came out, but I don't want people to think that I made this edit specifically, like, to cover up my losses. I would have showed you all the singles matches. I didn't have the previous ones recorded though, because my stream was screwing up, and then I started recording. All right, this guy's finding some openings. Grab is reactable at like mid-range to long range, but at close range it's not. And I think blocking is actually really good in this game, but I'm not using it much. Okay, once again, for the millionth time, I did not recognize that he had his rush meter. But guarding is really good because you can seemingly do anything out of guard laglessly. You can't move while you're guarding, but alright, that was kind of dumb of me. I should have just grabbed him. I think I do grab him here. Like, he just keeps blocking. And I don't know why he did, but, you know, I'll take it.
He had all the time to react to that grab.
Like, it was, I probably even say it at the time, like, it was a stupid move, and he could have baited me by doing that. Like, I think grabs to bait, guards to bait grab are going to be a good mechanic. But yeah, that's pretty much it. These are my matches, so I am really excited to play this game some more. I would like to be able to have some kind of experimentation to see what the options really are when you're in knockdown, what you can really do from that position. And I'd also like to play some people who are familiar with that, but to really get that deep into it, we'll have to wait for the game to come out. But I do think this game has decent competitive depth. I think it's like a tenth of Smash Bros, though, to be honest. I don't think it's ever going to get that far. Like, there's just so few things that you can do. And we're going to discover more things, but, like, I mean, you look at Smash, every character has, like, a lot of attacks. I'm not even sure the number of attacks if you count all the tilts and all the specials and smashes and normals and everything, aerials. In this game, you have punch, and you have guard, and you have grab. And you have a variety, or not, like, you have a couple movement options. And then you have the different abilities of the arms, but the abilities of the arms don't really, like, there are a lot of them, but they don't have that much variety. Like, there are 2 or 3 different kinds that are just different variations of stunning your opponent. Like, I'm pretty sure the freeze one stuns your opponent's movement, but not their arms. And the electricity seems to stun their arms and maybe not their movement, or maybe slightly their movement, I'm not sure. And then they're, like, explosion and I think wind both put your opponent in knockdown. Maybe explosion does damage, but I don't think there's that much depth to them. There's the one that blocks your vision, which I think is really dumb. Probably not even that good, to be honest. And like, I hate the idea of that kind of thing in a competitive game. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. We'll be streaming probably again today, which is the 3rd. If you're interested in checking out more of this kind of gameplay live, you can check it out on twitch.tv/Game5Smash. That should be, I think, 8 o'clock Eastern Time is the next TestPunch. I should look that up. Whenever the TestPunch is going, though, I'll probably be streaming today, and probably not tomorrow because I'll be at a Smash tournament. But also probably will be streaming the actual game upon its release on the Twitch channel as well. So stay tuned for more ARMS content here from Game 5 and, of course, for Smash Bros. Content. Thanks again, guys, and goodbye.